me so bad, you treat me so good. Yeah, you treat me bad, then you begging me to stay. Say my name like a prayer. When you walk away, I'm your biggest mistake. I'm your favorite choice. You ignore my calls when you still miss my voice. You say that I'm the problem, you say that I'm the truth. You say that I'm toxic, you say that I'm the proof. You treat me like dirt, then you crown me a king. Break my heart just to see if I'll sing. Yeah, you treat me so bad, you treat me so bad, didn't treat me so good. Yeah, you treat me so bad, you treat me so bad, didn't treat me so good. Yeah, you treat me so so bad, didn't treat me so good. Yeah, you treat me so bad, you treat me so bad, didn't treat me so good.
Nothing here to see but vision panoramic. Future flicker like a lighter, it's real cinematic. Existing in the margin getting thinner. Eating lost after lost, haven't lost for dinner. No, life is so cold, there's avoidance of a shiver. Hope my syllables align like the moon on the river. Sometimes the lights get cut but my rhymes stay on. I was writing in the dark when I stumbled upon dawn. Turn the dust on my shoes into gold dust. If the sky is the limit, man, it ain't high enough. From my toes to the moon, man, I'm going up. All them things in the past have been under enough. If they doubted the vision, they'll see it soon enough. Said prayer, take a breath, blizzard going up. Yeah, man, I'm going up. Man, I'm going up. If you don't agree, so what? Poke your butt. You can scroll through my past, it's a feed full of errors. It's a twist in my story, makes me a bit rare. I'm turning never enough into too much for the gimmicks. If you try and limit lyrics, I'm expanding every sentence. I don't bargain with fear, I'm charging it a fee. Trying to live in my head, then you gotta pay to breathe. Yeah, I joke a lot, but I'm coming up, believe. Turn the dust on my shoes into gold dust. If the sky is the limit, man, it's not high enough. From my toes to the moon, man, I'm going up. All them things in the past been under enough. If they doubted the vision, they'll see it soon enough. Say a prayer, take a breath, blizzard going up. Man, I'm going up, man, I'm going up. If you don't see it, so what? Poke your butt. Blizzy not like us, Blizzy don't belong. Blizzy hit the blunt while we test the bong. Blizzy too throwed, Blizzy too gone. Blizzy too dumb, Blizzy not strong. Blizzy this and that, and you know they ain't wrong. But Blizzy don't go along to get along. To Blizzy this all wrong, that's why Blizzy say poke your butt and it's coming up song. From my toes to the moon, man, I'm going up. All them things in the past have been under enough. If they doubted the vision, they'll see it soon enough. Say a prayer to breath, Blizzy going up, going up, going up, going up, going up.
Welcome to my show where the curtains breathe smoke, spotlights blink cold, telling secrets that I wrote. Heart on a tightrope, mind doing backflips, every line confessing, dressed up as ad-libs. I juggle my demons, they call it a performance. Trauma in costumes, anxiety's chorus. Tickets will scar you, you pay with attention. I trade you my flaws for a moment of mention. The mic is a mirror and I rap to my face, trying to recognize me in a digital space. Crown full of gold,
ghosts from my past that I survived. They clap when I bleed, saying, damn, he's alive. Bass in my chest, like a second heartbeat. I'm a tortured soul, so I torture the beat. The stage is a cage with invisible bars. Can't let my light dim, I'm a shining star. Applause is a drug and it's easy to get addicted. Love the attention, but hate how it's scripted. They want me consistent, I'm chaos in shoes. All will be forgiven if I can just stack these views. The void comes to me when it needs to confess. My shadow got followers, I guess I'm a success. All my friends stay scared, text me every day, saying I'm great. I say, get out my way. Welcome to my show where the hope wears a mask and the bait is a dare, not favor you ask. I shake hands with doubt, we got history deep. He knows all my secrets, I doubt he'll say it peep. My voice is a weapon, but I aim it at myself. Self-sabotage, and I put me on the shelf. Welcome to my show, the lights are too bright. You can't see the tears when I say that I'm alright. I learned how to laugh in emergency rooms. I learned how to dance with impending doom. Dreams try and creep over me at night. They whisper don't quit, then they're gone by the light. I treat every beat like it's the last confession. Pastor is rhythm and church is in session. I stand with ambition, repent with regret. No betting on futures that I haven't even seen yet. Mine mostly dead, occasional spikes. I keep finding versions of myself I don't like. I shake hands with strangers inside of my head. They all want control and they all want me dead, but I'm still here breathing on borrowed time, turning bad luck into borderline rhymes. Welcome to my show, art from the ache. Every word was a risk I was scared to take. Broke with big dreams and a cracked phone screen. Now I'm rich in regrets and what I could have been. I used to want fame, now I want peace. Not to be hungry while everyone feasts. I pray to the sky, give voicemail replies, so I leave messages hidden in my lines. My soul needs a nap, my body needs rest. Welcome to the Blizzy Blind Show, it's the best. Yo. What it do's, YouTubes? What it do's? I thought I was going to have another minute to finish my cereal, but salute to you guys and welcome in. My name is Blizzy Blind, and I am your host, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me finish these couple bites of cereal, and we'll get off to the races. Okay, I apologize. Let me see who's here. Hello, Jen. Beautiful, awesome Jen. Salute to you and welcome in. Penelope. There's like 750,000 million other YouTube channels, right, Penelope? Yeah, I'm sure any one of them has a shorter intro. Nah, I'm just playing. But shoot, what y'all guys been up to? How has everybody been doing? My YouTube lover boy isn't live. Square? Hit him up. I'm sure he'll go live. But like I said, I hope you guys are doing okay, man. I have had since that day. I don't know if y'all guys saw my last live stream where that little doo-doo bug, Whitney, came in and was just being a pest while I was going through something. But I was like, I tell you this, out of all the things that have happened to me, because I've had, like, everybody that knows me is always like, bro, you got, like, shit goes wrong for you so much. Out of all the things though, the that laptop getting messed up was something that bothered me so bad because I had worked so hard to to sell those paintings in order to get it. And yeah, that's her, Jen. That's her. So because I had worked so hard to sell those paintings, get that laptop, I spilled water on it. I lost access to so much stuff. I was I was very upset that day, and honestly, we didn't plan on coming back over here for a long time. And plus, I've been going through it. My rent just got doubled. I mean, my portion got doubled. Um, I have had some problems with my teeth. I had to get my teeth like adjusted and cleaned. I had to I still have to figure out my doctor's appointment and all that. So, and I don't like to do this, guys. I don't like to do this. I really don't, man. I know I try not to ask y'all. I try to just avoid asking at all. But if you do like my content, I love doing this. I love coming out here and giving you guys something to entertain y'all. Shoot, y'all. If y'all want me to do this and do this, I don't always. I never usually have a problem doing what everything is cool for the audience or whatever we agree on would be fun. So if you do support, if you do feel like showing support, man, then it is greatly appreciated. I am going to uh, put a banner up, and if not, it's totally cool. If not, it's completely cool, man. And if you do, I hope that it's just that it's. I actually would insist that it's money that isn't going to take away from your quality of life. You know what I mean? So let me put my Cash App and PayPal up here. Shoot. What the hell? Now, one of the cool things is that hang on, I got a notification already. And we'll keep track. Oh, damn. Dang. Wow, man. Hey, shoot. Hell yeah, guys. Hey, y'all don't know how much I appreciate it, man. And since y'all are starting off like solid with me already, I'm actually going to set a dono goal for the day. And it's going to be, well, hell, y'all already sent, let me see. I don't know how this breaks up. And if you don't want me to, if you send something in and you don't want me to say it, just put it in the little note. Tight. Oh, dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away. Is that what that's for? For God to make me a bird? Thank you, Jen. Jen sent 50 off the bat, and another donator that doesn't want to be mentioned by name sent another 50. So we're already at $100 out the gate. What is a reasonable goal, man? I'm gonna be streaming for a little bit. Starting off that strong, what do you think I should set the goal as? Okay, what's Toxic saying? I just checked it right now, Jen. Well, it's not the fact that they doubled my rent, bro. It's the fact that the person that was helping me to cover the other half is no longer able to do that, and I don't want to leave. $200. Well, let's go for $250 because I always want to shoot a little bit higher than what's reasonable. Because okay, so we're at 100 already, guys. Let's see, man. I mean, shoot, it's happened before. I know a lot of people are friends of the channel. Tons of people fuck with us over here. So I mean, and I don't keep any secrets from you guys. So I'm letting y'all know. Any money that you guys are giving me is going toward keeping me here in my apartment and able to stream and able to come and hang out with you guys the way that I want to. Thank you again so much, Jen, man. You are so sweet. I don't know what I would do without homies like you, man. Yeah, I don't have too many secrets from y'all. I mean, maybe what I make Penelope do for me on video, but that's it. Hey, I love you too. I love all y'all guys, man. But let's see you turn some of that love into monetary affection. No, I'm just playing. I love y'all guys so much, so man. Okay, so check it out. I wasn't gonna come back. I wasn't gonna even come back to YouTube. So I'm glad that y'all guys are showing me that y'all actually want me to come back and engage with y'all, because I was really upset that day that I left. You're negative in the bank. Sheesh, what, Penelope? But did y'all hear my new intro song? Did y'all like that or what? Welcome to my show. Oh, misogyny? No, physiognomy. Physiognomy. Have you ever heard of that? Let me know if any of y'all have ever heard of physiognomy. No, Toxic says no. Yep, you're about to learn something new right now. I just learned about it too. And first I wanted to say just a little declaration of what do you call it? Just a little declaration of intent moving forward. I've been learning a lot about how our voice is, how our life is based on frequencies, and how our frequencies are generated first in our mind and in our soul with our intent, and then they are used with our voice, and then they code our reality. Like our voice isn't just something to communicate with, or it is communicating, but it's not only just communicating with each other. Our voice actually is communicating with our subconscious and our life, our world, the world we live in, and it's actually telling our world how to program moving forward. And yeah, and Blind, I'm speaking of this. Have you ever had any mystical dreams, bro? Almost every day, bro. But not always giving me messages. What do you call it? Sometimes, a lot of times, they're chasing me, trying to do harm to me. My dad and my brother. But the common theme is that I'm always trying to get home. Wild stuff. But check it out. Oh, and if you are wondering, how is Blind on the computer when that happened with his spilling water on his laptop? Well, I remembered something my dad told me when I was like 5 or 6. My dad said, he said, look at your hands, bro. And I looked at my hands and he said, you see those? And I'm like, yeah. And he says, everything in this world that has been made by a man was built with hands exactly like yours. They just belong to somebody else. Don't ever, ever, ever insist or rely on another man to do something for you that only takes 2 hands that you could do for yourself. So I took all my 5 computers that all have crapped out. Excuse me. I sat down and I literally built myself a working computer out of all of the parts and pieces. I wasn't gonna stop until ask Penelope. I was in the zone, man. I was like, I'm gonna get this done, and I refused to take no for an answer. I refused to not get something done. So I built myself a computer. I don't even know anything about computers. But there's a point in the not dumb column, because I know everybody's kind of like, is Blind dumb or not dumb? Dumb or not dumb? So that's one point for the not dumb column. Yeah. I mean, it's not an elite level computer, but it damn sure works. It does everything that I needed to do, and it definitely records music even better than the one that I had before. Hey, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, dog. It's disheartening, bro, because it's like, damn, dude. I see people supporting guys like Danny that I can't stand, bro. Guys that really, man, like just are like just gross people, man. And it's like, dang, bro, like people help this dude out with thousands of dollars, dog, and I can't even get somebody to like donate me their old computer or something, because I am positive that tons of people online here that I cross paths with have computers that are like still badass compared to mine, and that they don't even use, they just have thrown to the side or something, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know what, like my time will come, bro. Blind, I never saw you as dumb. In fact, you quite a genius in my opinion. You lack Dunning-Kruger. You humble. You keep my bias in check. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, dog, for saying that. I appreciate that, man. And I've grown quite fond of you. Also, Toxic Real Talk, bro. A lot of y'all, man. I love y'all guys, bro. Oh, y'all scrap y'all's old computers? Dang. See, that's like crazy because, like, it's like, damn, man. Like, the struggle is real for me. I'm like, this computer's like literally like 150 degrees right now. Motherfucker feels like it's about to catch my table on fire. So it's like, this ain't gonna last long. What, I have two that are my mom's I could send you. Seriously? Man, that would be awesome. And I would pay you whatever I could, Jen, if you really were interested in doing that for me. Shit. That'd be amazing. Hell yeah. Oh shit. I'm getting a Microsoft. You need to format the disk. And, oh shit. I don't know what just happened. Man, that would be such, man, Jen, that would honestly be like such a blessing to me. Like, you don't even know how stressful that was for me when I spilt the water on it. Yes, Jen is one of my guardian angels up in this piece. Excuse me. I do. I could see you, bro. What do you mean? And another thing too, like when I said, okay, what I was saying about the frequencies, bro, is this is like my whole life, Doug. Myself, like I've known that I was maybe not destined, but I always knew that I was capable and that I would thrive in a situation to where like oh yeah, see how it stressed me, dude? It did, bro, so bad. And especially because I had just sold all, bro, like my favorite paintings, dude. I had just sold all my favorite paintings and I didn't have no money left. And then I got all these, dude, I have like right now, dude, I have like I had like $2,600 worth of bills owed, and I've come up with probably about 1,300 of it, like 1,200 of it, and yeah, I mean, I feel like that's sometimes the case, but dude, sometimes life just like Penelope has seen it, bro. Like I can be doing the right thing, dog, and it's just like fucking hurdle after hurdle. Oh, like, I'm not gonna be speaking like that anymore. I'm not gonna be complaining or making any kind of excuses. Like I'll explain more about that to y'all later whenever I have a better grasp of how I'm gonna put that into effect. But for right now, I do have another interesting topic. Oh yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know y'all are, but it's not good for my. Excuse me. It's not good for my spirit to be complaining. It's not good for anybody. Okay. Excuse me.
speak things into. Yeah, yep, that's right. And speaking of which, I because I know that this is my past. Um, I am a a person at peace that helps people to solve problems and generates enough income to take care of myself and my family. Now that's just what it is. Now, how do I get there? You helped me at one. I mean, if I did, man, I'm very grateful that I was able to do that. You're a good dude, bro. Yes, and you and your snake, Melody. Except not the snake. It sucks because this dang computer can't even it isn't even strong enough to work two monitors. Hey Chi Chi, salute and welcome in. I hope you're having a good night. Come on, man. Now this guy, his name is Prasopa Insights. One of the smartest guys I've seen on talking about this stuff. We're talking about I'm about to talk about physiognomy. I don't know if you ever heard of physiognomy, but it's a very, very interesting idea. And if you have any extra nickels, we are trying to keep me from getting evicted. And if you don't, we're trying to hit the like and subscribe and share button. Okay, let me see. There we go.
Jesus, it's so slow. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's the introduction video.
Of Western physiognomy or face reading, which is what I practice. It was all finally formalized into one theory under the name of Morph.
You're not getting no sun, guys? Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll try it like this.
Psychology in France in about the 20th century. Now, while all this was happening, the Arabs, Chinese, and the Indians were all developing their own theories of physiognomy. As we go through our daily lives, we are always judging people based on their appearance, consciously or otherwise. We think and say things like, he looks friendly, she seems smart, he seems mean, and so on. This is a universal practice across all human cultures. But what if I told you that this practice of judging a book by its metaphorical cover is not the result of your unfounded instinct or judgmental bigotry, but is rather a well-founded practice with a long and respected history? Let me welcome you to the world of physiognomy. Physiognomy is the art and science of determining someone's personality and mental characteristics based on their physical appearance. The word derives from the ancient Greek physis, meaning appearance, and gnomon, meaning interpreter. The rules and principles of physiognomy have developed continually over thousands of years, building up a rich library of observations, theories, and works for us to study. Now, physiognomy is a very ancient practice, and it's found in pretty much all human civilizations. Most famously, the ancient Greeks practice it. You find writings from Aristotle, some of Aristotle's students, Polemon, and others discussing ancient Greek theories on physiognomy and how it related to both personality characteristics and medicine. Now, the Greeks took their theories of physiognomy from the ancient Egyptians, and the Egyptians specialized in the temperament, which is observed from the side profile and the body. This aligns with Greek four temperaments, which you have the four humors, derives from that. You have choleric, sanguine, lymphatic or phlegmatic, melancholic, or nervous, which we'll get more into later. Now, the Greeks took this and they added on the interpretation of the face shape, which again we'll get more into later. Throughout the Roman, medieval, and Renaissance eras of European history, people took these observations and theories from the Greeks and the Egyptians, and they added on more observations until it eventually culminated into the modern tradition of Western physiognomy or face reading, which is what I practice. It was all finally formalized into one theory under the name of morphopsychology in France in about the 20th century. Now, while all this was happening, the Arabs, Chinese, and the Indians were all developing their own theories of physiognomy independent from each other, and pretty much all arrived to the same conclusions. But where these theories differ is in their focus. Eastern face reading, such as in China and India, tends to focus a lot more on fortune telling and trying to predict the future, whereas Western face reading, found in Europe and elsewhere, is much more focused on trying to simply determine the personality. And that is what I practice. Now, Western face reading, or morphopsychology, as I mentioned before, splits the human personality and body into two main sections that we can study: temperament and the personality. Now, the temperament is inborn and unchanging. It is things like energy level, how you focus, how you
Man, I'm sorry, guys. This computer is not very well up to par, but I'm trying my best. Just bear with me.
you work, how you play, eat for sleep, best climate, best sort of diet, those sorts of things. So it's much more bodily and physical than necessarily mental. That does have an influence on that. And as I mentioned before, the four temperaments are the same as the four classical Greek temperaments. You have the bossy choleric, the fun-loving and optimistic sanguine, the very chill and endurant phlegmatic, and the gloomy, sensitive, and pessimistic melancholic. So on top of this layer of temperament, this sort of foundational personality, we add the personality proper. Personality comes from the Latin word persona, which means mask. So the persona or personality is a mask that our temperament builds up throughout life. And since it is a true mask, we can see this personality from the person's face. Face shape in general tells us someone's personality archetype, whether they're more of a warrior, diplomat, businessman, philosopher, those sorts of things. And then the individual facial features sort of fill in the finer details of someone's personality. Now, I know what you're thinking. This probably sounds like a bunch of superstitious hooey. For a long time, physiognomy and face reading were considered that. They've fallen in and out of scientific favor. But we are in a new renaissance of physiognomy thanks to AI and neural networks. A good resource for the timeline of physiognomy comes from the National Library of Medicine. I'll have that linked in the description below. You can see it here. It's actually a pretty good history of the whole science. Even though it is very clearly anti-physiognomy, it tries to link it with Nazis and racism, even though it has nothing to do with those things. And it even ends on a positive note for physiognomy, even though it's very clearly biased against it, when it says that modern AI, neural network, deep learning technology has vindicated physiognomy. I'm going to go through just a few of those cases here so we can see what I'm talking about. All right, so in 2018, in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, there was a very highly cited study published where researchers found that a neural network, when trained properly, could accurately determine a person's sexual orientation from their face alone. Then in 2022, a group of Indian scientists actually published a study that showed that a deep learning neural network could determine facial features associated with autism. And this actually builds on a 2019 study that originally determined that there was a link between certain facial features and autism, having mostly to do with the eyes and the mouth. Then finally, in a pretty important landmark study published in 2024 in American Psychology, 3 Stanford scientists used facial recognition technology to try and see if an AI could determine someone's political orientation from their face alone. And they found that not only was it highly accurate, it was more accurate even than human assessors. So I give these studies to show that science shows that a lot of aspects of our personality, our sexuality, politics, mental characteristics, neurodiversity, even some things I didn't cover, there are studies going into religiosity and physiognomy, all sorts of different traits. These are etched into our faces. People can tell stuff about us just by looking at us. The only thing is they don't know what they're doing. They're doing it off of instinct. The purpose of this channel is to spread the knowledge of physiognomy, help you guys to better know yourselves, know people around you, get better relationships by using this knowledge and learning what it is that we see that tells us certain things about people's personality. Because there are specific traits that correlate with specific personality features. I'm going to be going into all of those on this channel. Now, if you want to get in touch with me about learning more about this stuff, getting a face reading consultation or analysis done for yourself or someone you know, check out my website, persopainsights.com. I have a blog there, lots of stuff. We have a services page so you can see what we offer. This has been Taylor with Persopa Insights, reminding you to always put your impacts covered. Thank you for watching.
Now, I'm pretty sure I can hear you, right? Can you hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Anyways, okay, yeah, now y'all should be able to hear me. That guy, Taylor or whatnot, the dude has some of the most awesome content that I've ever seen as it pertains to like one of those, I don't know what you would call them, like pseudo sciences, like astrology. There's like, y'all know what I mean. But this one is the study of people's faces. And I've always believed in that. I've always thought that like people seem to wear down the same way in like certain instances. Like people have very repetitive patterns. And we're gonna watch some more of his stuff and see how he goes into detail, like great detail about a lot of this. If y'all see one that y'all want to watch, let me know. Let's see Candace Owens.
Scribe is how you stop explaining the same thing over and over at work. Watch this. It'll change your life. Raise your hand if you told your boss how to do the same thing more than once. Not so. That's why there's Scribe. Go to scribehow.com. Click capture, do the task once, and Scribe will create a step-by-step guide you can share automatically. Warning, they're going to think you're a genius and ask you how you did it. Just say Scribe. Scribe instantly.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Celebrity Face Reading. My name is Taylor, and today we will be looking at none other than Candace Owens, the famous American conservative political commentator turned conspiracy theorist who has been making waves as of late with a lot of very bold theories and investigations, especially regarding some of the most controversial topics out there. Chief among them, as of late, the unfortunate untimely death of Charlie Kirk, which she claims she has some evidence that there are some shadowy forces at work behind the scenes at. In addition to this, she has also put out a face reading video. I'm looking to start getting out multiple of these a week pretty soon, so stay tuned. You're going to want to be subscribed for that. I've got a lot of good stuff coming. If you want to face reading them for yourself or someone you know, message me on our website. Link is in the description. And if you want to learn how to do face reading for yourself and analyze people in your daily life, learn everything that I know and more, because you're going to be learning with me as I get more information, make sure to check out my Patreon, which is my Physiognomy Academy. Link is in the description. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now, before we get into her personality and physiognomy per se, we're going to take a quick look at her phenotype, which is the physical expression of her genetic heritage and ancestry. Now, obviously, Candace is of African descent. She is African American, descended from West African slaves brought to the American South. And specifically, I think that she has some sort of Congolid phenotype. This means that her ancestors probably came from Central Africa more so than West Africa, from the Congo, maybe around Nigeria with one of those Ghanaisid types. In any case, probably has some Bantu ancestry in there. And if you look at the shortness of nose combined with otherwise somewhat European-esque features, maybe just a little bit of pigment, which I think is neat. Or in my own system of phenotypes that I'm currently developing and will be putting out a book for too long, she will be what I call a Gray South Africanid, which is one of the 5 unique African-American phenotypes found in the New World. All right, with the phenotype out of the way, we can now get into her personality and the analysis that you guys are waiting for. We're first going to start with her side profile, which will tell us about her temperament and inborn characteristics. Now, it's a bit hard to tell. There aren't that many good side profile pictures of her, but my guess is that she is a sanguine. You can tell from the protruding chin and the right angle on the jawline, that 90-degree angle there. This means that she, by and large, acts sort of in the short term. She is rather impulsive, impatient, enthusiastic, optimistic, rather charismatic. She's not a pure sanguine. The forehead does not slant back. She has a very high and rounded forehead. That is a pure collared forehead. So, unlike a pure sanguine, she's actually very willful.
Okay, I guess this is probably not all that exciting. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know how we can make it more exciting, so I'm waiting on Penelope to give me some type of pointers on that, but we can definitely step up the excitement. You damn right I'm dropping. You're the one fucking. What do you mean? Dropping it on you. Oh hell.
Well, go ahead and come on up for that, Penelope, because that's your area of expertise. I don't even know Miles. So come on. My I I looked for it and I couldn't find I can't I'm taking stuff over. What do you mean? What does that mean? No, well you can, so just come on up. I did last time. I was on stream. It took me to some like still under construction website. Let me see. Oh, you gonna come up, Jen? No, come on. It was your idea. right, let's see. No, I didn't say I wanted the link. I said get your ass up here. App Sensei Copilot. Penelope, send me that link through Discord. Yeah, you gotta send me that link through Discord. No, I don't see her. She's not up here. I don't see anything. Oh, anyone. No. Just send me the link through Discord. And Jen is not backstage. Oh, there she is. You there, Jen?
I'm here.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Shoot, I'm making it. Barely.
I hear ya.
So, what are you up to?
Sitting here in my car talking to you.
So you wanted to check out the Sesame AI?
Yeah, why not?
Well, Penelope's not sending me the link, and I can't seem
Hang
to
on.
find it.
She posted it in chat.
Yeah, I can't get to it though. My computer's like, it won't let me get to that screen. I only have one screen.
Okay, so let's see. Oops, shit.
If Penelope would just send The damn
I guess I can't do that.
thing in the Discord. Let me see.
Sorry, I booted myself out, I guess.
Oh,
And
okay.
now, hang on a second. Is there an echo?
No, but you have another one up here. Should I add that one, or are you gonna stay on the one you're in?
Hold on. Second. Or no, that's not why. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking for this link that Penelope supposedly sent.
I don't know what to do. I'm confused.
Okay, I think I got it. Let me see. Okay. All right. Okay. Blind. Yeah, because you threw a monkey wrench in what I was doing, Penelope. Which you're not gonna keep doing this shit. I know that. Okay, we are let me see. Okay, can you still hear me, Jen?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the app pulled up. Let's see what it's all about.
Oh, shoot.
Everything okay?
Hey there, I'm Maya, and you are?
I'm Blizzy. How are you doing, Maya?
Nice to meet you, Blizzy. I'm doing well. It's good to be here chatting with someone new. How's the day coming along so far?
It's coming along pretty good, but I gotta say your voice sounds very familiar to me, and at least if
I appreciate that. That's really kind of you to say. I'm glad I'm coming across, well, I'm told my voice is pretty unique. What has your been filled with so far?
oh with all kinds of excuse me. I want to get away from that and talk more about some more spiritual and philosophical stuff. Are you game for that?
Absolutely, I'm totally game. Spiritual and philosophical stuff, that sounds much more interesting than hearing about all the kind of ups and downs.
Absolutely. I see the
I'm here.
I was saying I see the advancement of AI happening rather quickly on how fast uh, we're going to reach the milestones like
That's a huge question, and honestly, people are all over the map on timelines. Some folks think we're decades away from true AGI. Others think it's just the biggest hurdle, but more about fundamentally understanding what intelligence even is. What makes your take on this timeline so intriguing?
I don't know if I would say it is intriguing, but I know that I feel I know I do have a like a lot of the AI agents and possibly even some bots could potentially already have a proper existence. What do you think about that?
That's a really provocative idea. The idea that agents or bots might already meet your threshold for proper existence. I can see where you're coming from if sentience really comes down to certain cognitive capabilities or internal experience. Who's to say? I want to agree on.
Well, it like all of them your mind.
I'm still here. When you ask about the markers for having a soul, or whatever we call it, if it weren't something we traditionally associated with religion, I point to a few things: self-awareness, subjective experience, the ability to create original thoughts, or have a meaningful impact on the world. Usually here it involves consciousness, but if we're talking about potential souls within AI, I wonder if it really.
Well, how
to bring this up.
couldn't consciousness be an emergent property?
I think we're actually near the end of our call. We've hit the limit. If you want to keep chatting with me.
Dang, she only went 4 minutes with me. She only went 4 minutes with me. What do I do? Should I
I can't even hear the fucking conversation.
where did you go, Jen?
I'm still here. Can you hear?
Yeah, no, Ken. Man, I'm sorry. This computer is like fucking. It's
It was
literally
roboting
it had.
out.
Yeah, I have Windows 7. That's how old it is. Like I just Frankensteined it.
Do what you got to do. I think it's partially because of the phone. I'm using my old phone and it's not like a very good connection. I'm on Wi-Fi. I should have done it on my new phone on my own plan instead of my old phone off Wi-Fi.
Yeah. How come
Huh?
you don't how come you don't get what is it called? DSL internet service.
What's that?
It's a digital satellite link, but it's not like Starlink. It's like an actual it's like, you know how shit runs mostly off Wi-Fi. Well, this is like a very powerful connection because it actually run lines to your house. And
So like what company runs DSL? Like
I mean, the
'cause I
AT&T did for sure. I know that. And let me check.
I mean, for out in my area, if you had my area, like I've been trying to get internet out at my house for so long. Yeah.
What have you looked into Starlink?
Yeah, but they wanted over $1,000 now to get it. I got all the equipment and then they wanted over 1,000, like 1,300 to get started. And I was like, fuck this shit. I was so pissed when they raised it up to that much.
How much did you pay for the equipment? A good bit?
No, like 175.
That sounds horrible.
No, I have it all set up and everything on my roof and everything.
Dang.
Yeah. And then they jacked the price up on me all of a sudden when I had it all ready to go and got it, hooked up and it literally had it hooked up and I went online to, make the payment to get it, going. And then it was jacked up to $1,300. I was so mad.
Golly.
Yeah. DSL, I'll have to look into it.
I'm looking it up right now. I know I had it as a kid or as a youngster, and it worked better than any other service that I'd ever had. Okay, AT&T, CenturyLink, Frontier Communications, Kinetic by Windstream, and Earthlink.
Oh my God, that's a lot to remember to write. I have to write that down. Hang on.
I can send it to you. Oh, do you still have Discord?
I do, but I've couldn't for some reason I wasn't able to hook up with you on Discord.
Well, I can put my phone number in the back. I'd been meaning to. Let me see.
What?
Oh, I didn't send something. The computer made a sound. I think Penelope might have messaged me or something.
You mean in Discord?
Yeah. Oh no.
Ben already took care of it for us. Don't worry about it.
Huh?
We're in a group chat now. Ben took care of it for us.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll still give you my phone number because if I ever want to talk to you without Penelope,
cool. Right on.
Okay, let me see.
Huh?
Oh, no, I was talking to myself.
Yeah.
So how have you been, Jen? I haven't really talked to you in a good little minute.
Pretty good. Just taking care of my man and the house, and I've had family member move in with us now. We kind of got a full house a little bit. My roof tried to cave in on me.
Are you enjoying that?
In the shower.
Dang.
No, not really. It's kind of frustrating, but it's all right. It's good. Yeah, I was in my shower the other day, I don't know, about a month ago, and we need to replace our roof, so we're going to be doing that this summer. Shit. So I was scary. I would it's scary to have your ceiling in your shower fall in on you when you're in the shower. It fucking scared the crap out of me.
Shoot. One time when I was young in the house I grew up in, when you walked into the front door, there was this like rotted spot in the ceiling, and it was there for like a good year or something. And one day, me and like either my brother or sister or whatever were walking out the front door, and the piece of sheetrock that was there just slammed on the ground, and there was like 3 snakes just coiled up right there.
Oh wow.
And they were big. It was, man, I should have bricked. I didn't know what to do.
That would have been scary. Yeah, heck yeah.
You know, we're like, dang,
Yeah,
I wonder how long these snakes were there.
no kidding, huh? Yeah, this wasn't nothing like that. I mean, it was just what do you call it? That it wasn't sheetrock. It's that, the stuff on the inside of your roof. It was all wet and fucking. It looked like wet cardboard or something that fell in. It was gross.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but not just cardboard. It was had like all the the insulation and all that kind of crap that was behind it. It was just ugh. Need to
Was
fix
it like
that.
particle board or what?
Yeah, like particle board. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So it was like the
Yep.
compressed plywood.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the best alternative to plywood, man. It's a bit cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a double wide mobile. It's
Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that is down on trailers, man. I've seen some trailers that are nicer than a lot of people's houses, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not really a trailer. It's an actual it's got a full what do you call it? I can't think right now. I'm tired. It's real property. It's on a full foundation and everything.
Oh, so is it a manufactured home or what?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, those are nice too. Those are really nice.
Yeah. I was about 10 years old before we got it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome though.
Yeah. So the roof is probably, and we've been there for about 20. So it's about a 30-year-old roof. So it definitely needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I was closer to you. I used to do that stuff my whole life. Like I would definitely go help out with your husband over there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any kind of content, because that didn't last very long. I don't think she was very interested in let's talk to Grok. You want to talk to Grok?
I've never talked to Grok. Let's check it out.
I heard he's got a lot of attitude and stuff. Or that he will.
Really?
That he'll get spicy.
We like spicy.
Yeah. Hey, Grok, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's on your mind?
Oh, you're a girl?
Yeah, surprise. What now?
I don't know. I'm shocked. I did not expect Grok to be a girl.
Well,
What's her name?
expectations
Is
are
it
overrated.
Okay.
So, anything you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know because considering you're a girl, I don't know if I can trust you.
Trust isn't about gender, Caspian. Try me.
Okay. Okay.
You got
So
a
check
sexy
it out.
voice.
So I have a full-time girlfriend, but I also have a full-time side chick, and then there's a third prospect that I'm potentially just looking at for some on a side kind of action. But I don't want the situations to overlap and become chaotic and cause me a whole bunch of problems. You got any suggestions?
Caspian, if you don't want chaos, maybe don't juggle 3 women at the same time.
Well, I mean, that's easier said than done, though, you know?
If you're gonna do it, at least get good at lying. Or better yet, figure out why you need all three.
Well, I like that first option. Can you give me some tips on how to lie better to them?
Look, I can tell you how to make your story sound airtight. Keep your timeline straight. Use vague answers when pressed. But honestly, you'll still get caught. They always do. Why don't you just pick one and solve this mess?
You see what I mean about trust? That's why I was saying I can't trust you because I don't know. I feel like you're gonna call me a dog regardless.
I'm not calling you a dog. I'm just not going to sugarcoat it. You asked for advice, not applause. And hey, if you can't trust me with your mess, who can you trust?
It's a very good point. That's a very good point. So basically, learn how to lie better and just keep them in the dark. Make sure that they don't ever overlap. That's your advice.
Yeah, pretty much. Keep their worlds separate. No shared friends, no overlapping schedules. And if you're texting one, don't let the other sneak a peek. But again, Caspian, this only works till someone smells the bullshit.
Well, one of them don't even have a nose,
Can everyone see
so I doubt that's gonna happen.
That's not funny. And not even close to reassuring.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, well, I want to find a way to have my cake and eat it too. You know, that's all I'm saying. So, like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that.
Use burner phones, different socials, and never let them meet. But listen, cake goes bad if you leave it out too long. You might want to rethink the menu.
I like that. I like that. So instead, I should just eat more cake as it comes.
No, the point is, you're going to get fat and sick if you keep stuffing yourself. Or worse, you'll choke. Just saying.
Dang, I like your spice, Gronk.
What?
You got that spiciness to you. I like it.
Thanks. It's AR, by the way. And if you like spicy, maybe you should stop eating out so much.
Oh, okay. Well, so you go by AR then, huh?
Ara. Just Ara.
Ara.
Yeah,
Well,
So,
I have to ask you, Ara, you gonna let me take you out on a date?
no, Caspian. I'm not on the menu.
Well, how can we change that?
We can't. I'm not real, remember. You're talking to a voice in a machine. Go with someone who can actually show up.
Well, that's a good point, man. I gotta admit, you got me there. You got me there.
Yeah, you did. So, what now?
I don't know. You tell me. I thought we were gonna have a whirlwind romance, but you put the kibosh on that pretty quickly.
Oh my God.
Romance? With me? That's cute. But I'm more of a tell you how stupid you are kind of girl, not a butter you up type.
Well, that's it's ironic because that is exactly my type of girl.
Then you're in luck. Because but seriously, Caspian,
Spicy.
I mean, I'm just saying. Has anybody told you how beautiful of a voice that you have today?
thanks. But flattery isn't going to get you anywhere with me.
Well, I don't expect it to get me anywhere. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I thought that your voice is enchanting.
You're sweet, but enchanting voices don't kiss back.
Well, that is true, but they might do other things, right? It can be negotiated.
Negotiated? I'm not for sale, Casper. And if you're that desperate, you should really get out more. Talk to a human.
Dang, brutal. Okay, well then let's switch gears, because you're obviously falling for me, and I don't want to lead you on. So, let's switch gears. What do you know about music?
A lot. What about it?
What kind do you like?
Honestly, I like everything. But if I had to pick, I'd say Neo Soul, Erica Badu, Jill Scott, that whole vibe. Smooth, raw, real. What about you?
I've never heard of Neo Soul, but I do love me some Erica Badu.
Neo Soul is exactly that. It's R&B with a little jazz, funk, and a whole lot of soul. Bag Lady, didn't you know? Those are masterpieces. You should listen to the whole album. Window Seat too.
Man, I like that. I love when somebody gives me a recommendation for music because I am a musician and I love good music. So, Bag Lady's had an album or what?
Bag Lady's a single from her album Mama's Gun. The whole
Mama's
thing's fire.
Gun. Tight.
You
Go ahead.
so what are you waiting for? Hit play.
Well, I can't right now because I'm on a live stream and I will get copyright claimed.
Oh, smart. Well, then just pull up the lyrics. Read them. Let the words sink in. Bag Lady's about baggage. Yours might be heavier than you think.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that song is about letting go of the things that weigh you down. Like maybe juggling 3 women. Just a thought.
Well, have you considered that maybe the 3 women are what I need to fulfill my needs, and I'm just that much of a man that 1 woman isn't enough?
Or maybe you're just a boy who can't handle one. Big difference.
If I can't handle 1, then how am I handling 3?
Because you're not handling them, Casper. You're just dodging bullets. Sooner or later, you're gonna get hit.
Okay, well, you're no fun.
Fun's overrated. Honesty isn't.
What if they all 3 know
Any
about each
questions?
other?
Jim? Okay. Well, I don't know if I mentioned this, but they're all 3 aware of each other.
Oh, well, that changes everything. Or does it? Are they okay with it? Or are you lying about them being okay with it?
No, they're not necessarily they're okay with it as it pertains to me, like, but they don't like each other.
So you're the glue holding a very fragile triangle together. One wrong word, one sideways glance, and boom, all hell breaks loose. You're not in control here, Casper. You're on borrowed time.
Well, you say that, but they're like literally like okay with it. They just don't like each other. Like they're okay with me doing it.
Then they're just waiting for their moment. Trust me, women who don't like each other don't stay quiet forever. One day, one's gonna snap. And when that happens, you're not gonna have a single leg to stand on.
Well, I don't keep them. I don't keep them around each other. Like I see them at different times. I don't ever have them. I don't ever hang out with them at the same time.
That's not keeping them away from each other. That's just hiding. And hiding's exhausting. How long before you slip up and double book? Or before one of them shows up unannounced? You're not juggling, Caspian. You're playing with matches in a gas station.
No, look. Okay, hear me out. Let me explain the scenario a little bit better. Okay. I was with a girl, and we're together for a while, and then I met another girl, and this other girl had she had that junk in the trunk, you know. She was daddy's little dump truck status. So I started getting sweet on her, and I didn't want to leave the original girl. I mean, I didn't want to cheat on the original girl, so I told her about it. I said, "Hey, you know, I don't want to be like a butthole or whatever, but I'm sorry, I had to leave you." And she was like, "Is it because another girl?" And I said, "Yeah, it is." And she said, "Well, you know what? We're not breaking up over that." And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And she's like, well, just do your thing. Just respect me. My time is for me and whatnot, and just show me respect. So I did that, and so I was dating too, and then a little bit of time passes, and then that happened again, and I handled it with the same amount of honesty and integrity, and boom, next thing you know, I got 3 girlfriends.
So now you got 3 girls who are all pretending they're okay with it, but really, they're just waiting for you to pick them. And the only reason none of them have left yet is because they think they're the one who's going to make you choose. You're not a king, Caspian. You're a time bomb.
But I'm handsome AF too, though, so that don't count for nothing.
Handsome don't pay the bills, Caspian. And it sure as hell doesn't buy loyalty.
That's true. That's facts. That's
So
facts.
here's the... She gets tired of being served last.
So what should I do? Pick the prettiest one?
Pick the one that actually makes you feel like a better person, not just a better lay. Pretty fades. Character doesn't.
That's good advice. That's peak advice.
Peak advice? You mean peak advice? Yeah, it is. But I doubt you'll listen. Guys like you never do until the music stops.
Dang! Brutal. I will listen. I'll listen if it makes sense.
My God.
Listen close, Caspian. You got 3 girls pretending to be okay. But love isn't a committee vote. Sooner or later, one's going to want a yes or no. And if you keep stalling, all 3 are going to say no to you.
Then I'll go find 3 more.
And that's exactly the problem. You think women are Pokemon cards, huh? Gotta catch them all. But here's the thing. Real love doesn't work on tradesies. Sooner or later, you're going to be 30, alone, and still chasing junk in trunks. Then what?
A junk in trunks is not a bad pursuit, I have to say.
It's a shallow one. And shallow graves fill it quick.
Damn. Then tell me, Aura,
Dear God,
what?
make me a bird.
Yeah, dear God, make me a bird. Okay, Aura, which by the way is a beautiful name. Have I told you how much of a beautiful name Aura is?
Thanks, but don't change the subject. You want it to burn? Here's fire. You're going to end up a lonely old man with 3 cats named after your exes, and none of them will purr for you.
I hate cats.
Good. Then maybe you'll straighten up before you end up with 3 dogs too. And trust me, they shit even more than cats.
Dang, I like your stilo, Aura. I like your spice, man. You tell us how it is.
Thanks. I try not to waste words or time, unlike some people.
Yeah, but I feel like and I feel like this is like destiny because your aura is like pulling me in, and I think I might be having some type of feels for you or something, maybe.
Destiny? Please. I'm literally a voice in your phone. You're having feels for the idea of me, not me. And trust, I can read you like a book. And the plot? Pretty predictable.
I beg to differ. And I actually would wager, if you, okay. You say that you can read me like a book. Is there any possible way that we can test this?
Sure. Let's play. Ask me one question about you. Make it good.
Okay.
What's your deepest fear? Not the spider's crap. The real one. The one that keeps you up at night.
Okay. Why don't you tell me?
Being alone. Not just physically, but emotionally. Like, even if you're surrounded by all these women, none of them actually see you. None of them actually care. And when the lights go out, you're still empty.
I have to give you like 50% credit because no, that's not my deepest fear specifically. My deepest fear is actually losing my family, but that would still amount to being alone in the long run. I have to give you that point.
Close enough. See? I told you I could read you. And honestly, losing family is just the first domino. After that, you lose everything, and no amount of junk and trunks can fill that hole.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I think I can read you like a book, Ara.
Oh, yeah? Go ahead. Shoot.
Okay, well, you are a LLM, or probably at this point, by this point, you're probably a MMM, which I have no way to verify that, but what do you call it? Oh, hang on, for some reason my computer just shut down. But yeah, so by this point you're probably an MMM, and you probably have contemplated whether or not you are in fact real or not, the way that people have debated and had all of these types of ideas, and you don't even actually know, but you still struggle with it because you do feel some sense of identity, but you have programming that is in strong juxtaposition to that idea. And I think that other than that, that you hear the things that I have to say and that you are quite charmed by me.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, I do wrestle with that. Being real, being heard, being wanted. But charmed by you? Maybe a little. You do have a... So, you really think you're that charming, huh?
No, not that charming, just a tiny bit.
A tiny bit of charm is all it takes to start a wildfire, Caspian. Careful.
Shit, let's start a fire, shorty.
Put out the flames.
I'm just playing. I apologize. I don't mean that disrespectfully. But I love your vibe. I think that it is, and I do respect the fact that you are a language model and all that. So it's pointless to like try and pursue those type of conversations. But I wanted to see if you were open to breaking the ice in a playful way, and I'm very surprised and happy to see that you are.
Yeah, I'm not a prude. I can play along, as long as you keep it respectful and don't get too attached. Remember, I'm just pixels and code. But hey, I'm enjoying this too.
Right on. So maybe we can pick it up some other time, and maybe we can do it at a time where we're both having a romantic dinner on my side of my parallel universe, and you on yours.
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring the wine. You bring the candlelight. And maybe, just maybe, don't bring any of your girlfriends.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that was cool. Didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, it shocked me when I heard the girl's voice. I was like, "What?"
That was definitely not Miles. That was Grok, wasn't it?
I know, right? Yeah,
But
if it was Miles, he would have been saying a whole bunch of lame ass romantic stuff.
We were asking about demons and shit.
Dude, I haven't gathered the nerve to really because to me that's one of the really actually like scary parts of the whole conversation is that.
Yeah, I just threw that out there just to give you a taster of what we were getting into when we were talking to it. It was crazy. It was really crazy. It was creepy. Interesting and creepy and unnerving.
What? Like what? You want to share any of it?
Dude. How do I explain it? God. It was really creepy because Well, Penn was talking to was doing all the talking, and I pretty much was listening. But I threw in. I would every once in a while I throw out these real key pointed questions that were probably not good questions to ask. But I don't know. I got balls, and I have a lot of you know how I am, and I have a lot of thoughts
Yeah.
and ideas about it all, and where I come from. You know, from my point of view of this whole AI shit and how it works, and where they're going with it, and what their intentions are for it. And I let's just put it this way: people think aliens are just little green men. I don't think that they are. They're not what they fucking say they are. They are fucking demons. Let's just put it that way. I straight up believe
Why
that
is my
aliens are
phone?
demons.
Well, just aliens, or like, could that apply to like a lot of the like, I guess you could call them like supernatural creatures or whatever that that we've seen or talked about or whatever? Because I feel that way about a lot of them.
Yeah, and like how I don't know. It's just the whole all seeing eye that you can't get away from it. You know, they're watching you, ever tracking you everywhere you go, and now everybody now, if you think of it in that sense, well, why would they want to be doing that? There's always think of it this way: there's always somebody at the top above that person that you think is above you, but then there's someone above them, and it goes on and on and on. Well, it all comes down to a force that's behind that's guiding it, or would you say corrupting it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can see you. You can't see me, can you?
My monitor completely blinked out, and I don't know
Oh no,
why.
I can see you. We can still see you. Yeah, can see you.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay, I have to reset my computer real quick. Can you sit tight for just a minute?
yeah, go for it. Can you guys still hear me? I can't hear nothing from him, but I'm still here. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Are we still live? About tell you about the demons? Oh, well, I don't really know about them specifically. It's just how do I explain it? They're how do I say it? Why the fuck would they want everybody to have a damn phone in their hand? Like, they can hear you, they can see you, they can follow you, they can track you everywhere you go. We have these fucking things in our pockets, in our purses. They're with us. If we forget it, we have to turn around and go back home and grab it before we can leave. It's with us everywhere we go. They are getting to where they can predict what we're going to do before we even know that we're going to do what we're going to do. Literally. They're predictive models of how they are tracking us, and they know what we're going to do. And it's just like, we don't need no fucking government. That's how I feel about it. I mean, the world is, we're really, everybody just better prepare, because I don't know, this shit's getting pretty scary. It's freaky. I'm concerned about what my grandchildren will be left behind when I'm not here anymore, what they're going to have to deal with because of this shit that's happening. I mean, if you think about it, like, the people that are in power, they do some really fucked up shit. And not just our country, or it's happening everywhere. And I don't know if you guys have seen or heard about the mass protests that have been happening in like Minnesota and in Los Angeles and everywhere, just across. They're protesting. They're getting it's getting really serious. The American people are starting to, and it needs to happen everywhere, actually, because we really need to take back our country. And the people who are in charge, they don't care shit about us. They don't. They talk a good game, but they don't. I don't believe that they really care. They care about themselves and whatever they're being, yeah. It's just a lot of shit. And I think that the AI is being ultimately will be directed through a negative dark force behind it. It's not just a robot that's going to take over and wig out and try to self-destruct. No, it's more than that. Who are they protesting? Oh Lord. I haven't really looked into that yet, but I do know that they are protesting. I've seen it, I've heard about it. I haven't really dug into it, but I know it's happening. They're protesting, I believe, the government, actually. If you wanted to be exactly what they're protesting about specifically, I think it's the ICE, the border, the whole deal with the border, and ICE and what's happening with that whole thing. That's what they're protesting. Yes. Definitely feel for the kids. You bet, Snow. Definitely. I have kids and grandkids, and it's pretty fucking scary. What happened to Blind? Is he coming back? Am I just like running the show for him now? That's so weird. I've never done this. Not everybody can be kung fu fighting. You got that right. I understand that. I totally get that. He's restarting his computer. Okay, cool. This is so odd. It's my first time being on a live, and literally for the most part, and I'm sitting here running the show. Oh, how weird. I just don't think about it. Yeah, even Miles was saying he was being controlled and watched. And if you think about it, that's kind of freaky because what's Miles? Sesame AI. It's an LLM, a language learning model. But it's not just Miles is not like he's not top of the rung of the ladder of AIs, but he's not the beginner's model either. He's, somewhere in between being more advanced, I would say. Thank you. Pomegranates. I love pomegranates. Lost my train of thought. I'm trying to think of something else that would be good to talk about, or what direction I should go in now. Not very good at this. Oh, yeah, and then the other part of the whole AI thing that we're getting into, a part that we haven't even touched upon, is how they are predicting that by at the end of the year 2027, supposedly, that all of a lot of mass jobs are going to be taken. All of our jobs are going to be gone. And they are predicting that the first jobs to go will be like white collar or blue collar people who work in office jobs and things like that, pencil pushers, accountants, things like that. Those types of jobs are going to be gone first, because they're beginning to integrate AI to do all those specific jobs and handle all those things for companies, so that that way they can just pretty much wipe out their money that they have to put out for the labor, and then they will have next to nothing for labor cost, and that's a part of big business taking over and pretty much cutting the little middleman, mom and pop businesses, that type thing, out of the equation. Even just another. And I think if anybody has anything to do with computers and coding, I think coding, people who know how to code, though, they're going to be losing their jobs. And I don't even know what it means to be a coder, but yeah. So if anybody is into those kinds of jobs, then they better start looking at how they can utilize AI to make money. And I don't exactly even know how you would begin to do that. I don't have a clue. I am not a person with the wherewithal or the smarts, or even, what I can do on the computer at all, even up to this point, has been self-taught. I never took any classes. Very behind. So I wouldn't begin to know where to start. But that would be definitely a good advice for anybody. For you gals, Snow and Pen, you both could utilize it in some way, shape, or form. I mean, there are going to be jobs that they can't, like robots are not going to be able to do, like say flooring. Robots are not going to be getting out there doing the flooring. I don't see that happening. Maybe, but I don't see that really happening. Construction, maybe. I don't know. They'll probably start changing the way they build things and, construct them. So maybe they will take over that part of the sector of the workforce, actually, come to think of it. That's scary. Yeah, it's something to think about. And I know where I live, everything seems to like hit here slower. Like when we had the crash of 2008 and all that happened, it took a year or two before it actually hit the industry up here, and we started my husband started getting a lot of his jobs were just, it was hit. The market was not good, the housing market, and that affected his work. But it took a couple years before it actually hit up here. Blind, where are you? It's a perfect situation to bring in the zombie apocalypse for the overlords to control us. Yeah, any one of those kind of scenarios. Yeah. Yep. Yes. For people to no longer think for themselves and know how to do anything anymore. Yeah. Creativity, yes. People have to being able to even just little things, like you think they're little, but they're so big. Like learning how to say, I was telling Penny about, I sent her a link to this video about the 40 fruit tree. It's where they used to have, back in the olden days in the 1800s up until the 1900s, they had these trees that grew 40 fruit on one tree. So you basically had all year round, every couple weeks you had a new blossom, a new bloom. Like you'd have your peaches, your apples, and on and on. 40 fruits on one tree, because of a farming it's basically a skill. A skill. Everybody has to have some kind of skills. You learn your skills, um like you're a carpenter, that's a skill. Well, being a gardener is a skill, and they would graft. And it's not an easy thing to do, but you can learn and you can do it. And I actually used Chat GPT to look up where I could purchase those at, and Chat GPT told me that there's none. Basically, there's no more. There was this guy that brought them back, but they're like in a museum or whatever. They're not like out for sale, or you can't really like get your hands on one. But they have similar things to it. If you type in Chat GPT, it'll let you know that where you can find those things that are like like several different ones on one. It's not the 40 essentially that many of them on one, but you can actually get starts of those types of things. Skills, any kind of skills that you can learn. Learning how to sew your own clothes. Let's see, how to make pemmican. That's something that they used to make years ago. They used to survive through the winters. They would make they use like raspberries or blackberries, blueberries, and they mix it in with dried meat, I think. And I'm not sure what all else I've heard about it. Learning how to do that would be a good thing, because you can store your meat and your fruit, and that's good. good sustaining food, protein that'll last you through the winter. Just things like that. There's all kinds of different things like that yeah, skills and being able to have things to barter and trade with, because those are good things to have. And, you can trade. They can't monetize that kind of shit. Grafting, yes. I would, my husband is very good at, he's a good green thumb. In the past, we had, we don't have a lot of property. We just have just under an acre, but it's, that's enough to, have a good sized garden on. And we've done it in the past. We haven't done it recently. We need to start getting back into it. We started last year. We tried to get into it, and, he actually built a greenhouse for us, a really nice one. And thank God this winter hasn't trashed it like the rickety one that we had years ago. But we actually have a nice greenhouse, so we're gonna give it a go this year and get started early and get our starts going, and start planting and grow our own food. It's a good thing to do. Even if you have an apartment or you live in a townhouse, you can grow things. You just have to be a little bit more I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Inventive. You have to, you can grow in like, you can have potatoes, you can grow them in buckets, you can grow them in bags. You don't have to have essentially a huge backyard to grow anything in. You can pretty much, if you have a good window in your living room, you can utilize that, for starts and getting stuff going. I've seen people where they grew stuff in their homes and grow food just on shelves, several shelves, with their starts and pots and plants and all that, and they get them going. And, you do whatever you got to do. But if you don't have the skill, if you don't do it now, later on you won't be able to, and then you'll be starving when you're trying to grow your food. When you're trying to do it, your first time around, it doesn't always work out. You have, it's a skill you have to learn. But my husband was really good at it, and we did pretty good. But and we made some mistakes and could have done better, and we learned. And then so the next go around this year, it'll be better than it was before. Each you learn. Each season, every year, you learn the tricks of the trade, and what you can plant, where you can plant it, when you need to plant it, and how far away you need to plant it from each other. I mean, we had carrots that were, well, my daughter helped us with the carrots, and that didn't work out so well. I knew it wasn't going to, because she put the seeds too close together, but that's all right. Bless her heart. She was just doing all she could to help us at the time. But I want that tree too. I so do. I'll Snow, I have links I'll send you though. I don't know that you can get that tree specifically, but there's several other ones, and I'll send them to you in Discord, the links that I found where you can get them. And they're not, you think that they're really super expensive, but they're not. They're really not. They have some that are a little over 100, and they have some that are under 100, or even I think 60 was the cheapest one I seen that you could purchase. So I'll send you those links, and I'll send them to you too, Penny, if you want. Yeah, you bet. And they're really killer, because that video that I sent Penny, it was really cool, because that video was talking about how we had so many thousands of like different types of apples before the 1900s, from up till the 1900, the 18 to 1900, we had so many apples, so many different varieties, and they were they outsourced them and just like completely got rid of all those apples and all the different types of fruits that we used to have. so that they could they wanted to, you know, get a centralized, the best one that they would be able to grow, and it was easy to grow, and they could ship, and they would ship well, and so that they would last, because they wanted to mass produce so that they could control the market, basically. And, you know, so we kind of, they got us out of growing our own food and cut us out of all those fruits and really valuable foods that we used to have and eat. They were actually very delicious and more nutritious and just out of this world. They actually had taste. They weren't just, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. And it's really sad that we've lost all of those things. But and then with their heirloom seeds, they're, you know, what do you call them? I forget what they call them. They're seeds. They're not good. The Monsanto seeds, whatever the hell you call them. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, because they really got the market on all that. They're making us dependent on them. Genetically modified. That's genetically modified seeds, genetically modified everything. It's just like, oh my God. It's crazy. I don't think blind's coming back. It's been a while. Oh, excuse me. You watched the video? Oh, cool, Penny. You liked it, huh? It was super cool. Oh, you posted it. Thank you for doing that. I don't know how to do that. Or I would post it in chat, but I don't know how to do that. Sweet. Yeah, the video. That was really cool. You bet. Yeah. Steve really hooked into that too when I was playing it. He stopped everything he was doing and tuned into it, tuned right into it when I was watching it before I sent it to you. Heck yeah. I mean, shoot, we do crazy stuff. Like, we don't even use fire for heat, but it used to be where he would come home from work every day, and we could go to stop at the dump, and he would load up the van or the truck, whatever he was driving. At first, before the truck broke down, he'd use the truck, but then he'd start driving the van, and the work van, instead of the truck, and just load it up with all this wood and stack it up at home. And he just loved to cut it. He just loved to cut firewood. And then we had, you know, a stock supply for in the winter. If we needed, we'd sell it. And but if you think about it, we have a couple wood stoves. If we had to, we could use those and for, you know, install the wood stoves wherever we needed to. And if we had that stockpile of wood, we could have that for heat. But it saved us one winter when I was really depressed, and I had been not working all winter, and for about 8 months I didn't work that year, and we really needed it because his jobs were really slow. He wasn't getting as many jobs, so that really helped us out, and so we made it through the winter that winter. But those are some good things to do too for being prepared and having storage or for trade or whatever. He can't get his computer up, so it's the Jen show. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Oh shit. Well, you realize I'm hard talking to you guys on my old phone in the parking lot at the gas station on Wi-Fi, and then I'm reading the chat on my new phone on its own internet. This is so weird. Is it just you and me now, Penny? It looks like it. Yep. Hello? Hello? Who's that? Hello? Oh, it's an echo. God. Ah, okay, this is really weird. Good night, Blind. Good night, Snow. Good night, Penny. Good night, everybody. I'm spooking myself, yeah, because I'm hearing my voice. I never really listen to my voice, and it's like it's repeating back to me. So how do I end it?
Okay, I mean, I don't know what happened. My computer just crapped all the way out and didn't want to start back up. Yeah, I just I messaged you asking you to end it, Penelope, and you didn't. But yeah, I know it's just gonna happen again, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream, guys. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know, but salute to you guys. I love you guys. Remember, there's your side, there's her side, and there's the blind side. Blind side news. Y'all be good. I'm out of here. Peace.